Welcome back to day 108 of the fishing challenge. Guys, today we're doing it again with the Powerbait, and we got the live shiner right here about 1.5 feet under this cork. The wind is blowing, but like I said in a previous episode, put the wind at your back and you'll be all right. So let's go way out here in the middle. Nice, easy cast. When the wind is blowing behind you, you don't really have to throw it out there so much as you do if you cast up. The wind will catch it every time, and look how far we are out there. See, that's what the wind does when you put the wind at your back. Make it work for you, not against you. Okay, so we got our shiner out there. We know this is good bait because, as I showed you the last 2 episodes, wow, we've been on fire with the shiners. It's just good bait. This is good bait, no way around it. All right, so this is the Powerbait we're using right there. Same bait as we were using yesterday. Let's try to do it again, guys. Let's have a repeat of yesterday and just knock it out of the park. All right, I have a second rig, and I'm going to show you how we're going to hook them. Tail hook them just like we did yesterday, just like I showed you. Tail hook it just like that. We have a 64th ounce jig head. That's a snap. You need the snap because what happens is the Powerbait gets all up in that snap and it won't come out. And that's what you want. You want the Powerbait to stay. If you put it on a bare hook, it won't stay. All right, we're all set up. The wind is blowing. Well, I was going to say if that one was moving that one around, we would go to the right. But look, let's take this one. Get a nice, easy cast off to the left. And might even could work it in and work it near that shade line. That's just a good spot altogether. Let's just leave it right there. I think that's going to be a good spot. So we got both our rigs out there, okay guys? We're going to set, when you multi-pole fish, here's how how it usually works. You want to have the 2 poles on each side of you, just like I have it right here. You want to be able to react, because when those fish bite, they're going to be quick about it. You don't want to be too far away from either pole. You want to be able to be in the middle, so you can quickly, I can reach right here and get the left one, or I could reach right here and get the right one. All right, so we got both set up. Both of our rigs are out there. They're set up. They have Powerbait on them. The Powerbait is going to work its magic. Look at that one out there, guys. Guys, I want to show you what a sac-a-lait takedown looks like. Now, I believe that's just a combination of the wind and the shiner, but take a look. Let me get closer to the water. I don't have our machete with me. I didn't bring the machete. We might need it. Look, guys, you see the cork? I want to show you what a sac-a-lait takedown looks like. Let me get even closer. Can't zoom this thing. You have to get physically. Okay. All right, guys, see the cork? Look, yellow cork right out there. Watch the shiner. Now, that's a powerful shiner. He was big. I saw him. He was big. But when it does that, when it's just a little too big, and it's especially when it's fighting the wind. See, he's going with the wind, so I'm not really worried about it. But if he's getting a little too frisky and he's just pulling away, that's a fish. A fish has grabbed it. When the fish hit it, they don't always swim away to let you know they've hit it. You see what I mean? They don't always swim away. They usually do, but not always. Sometimes they can just drift off with it, and it'll be a slow takedown, and you won't know they have it in their mouth. You know what I mean? I'm going to tap it. See, look. I'm going to tap it. There wasn't a fish on there, and I knew there wasn't, but I'm just showing you. You gotta watch your corks very, very carefully when you're doing this multi-pole fishing like this. See how he got frisky because I moved him? Still, that's the shiner. I can tell that's the shiner. Is there a fish in the area watching him? Maybe. Could very well be. But right now, that's the shiner. That's definitely just the shiner. But I'm just showing you how to, when you do this cork fishing with live bait like this, you have to really pay attention, because it's gonna give you little clues. And if you can pay attention to those clues and watch your cork carefully, you can even tell when they've done a light bite. Because when they do the obvious bite, there's no need to tell anything. The cork will go under and it'll get out of dodge and you'll know it. But occasionally they do the light bite thing. And when they do that, you got to be able to notice, okay? Because otherwise you won't even know the fish is on there. Of course, you're not going to set the hook and you'll miss him. Okay, so yeah, multi-pole fishing. I got my one rod right here, my other one right there. Either one that gets bit, pick it up and set the hook. That's it. That's all there is to it. Easy as that. Just watch both your corks. Oh, we got a motorbike over here, a dirt bike. Check him out. Maybe he'll do a wheelie for us on camera. Oh, he didn't do a wheelie. He just jumped over the speed bump. I'm gonna show you how the drag is for these sacalets. See how it's... I didn't have to really let the braid tear into my fingers to pull it off the reel. See how easy it pulls off? That's how you want your drag. Look at that cork. Look at that cork. Guys, something's chasing it. That's still the shiner, I can tell. Nothing has swallowed him yet. But check that out. That's what a shiner acts like when he's being chased. Okay? That means a fish is in the area watching him and it really wants to eat him, but it already knows that it can't swallow him easily, so it's trying to like size him up and see how it's gonna do it. Whoa! Ooh, guys! I knew that was... I mean it. I was ready for him too. I knew what he did. Didn't I say it, guys? It's a patience game. It's a patience game. And if you're patient enough, what happens is, if you're patient enough, some fish always finds the shiner. All right? All you got to do is be patient. Leave your shiner out there. You know you're fishing with good bait when you fish with live shiners. And power bait on top of that. Look at that. Look at that, guys. That's the Louisiana sacalet that we like to catch on the channel. Right there. That's what we came for. Right there. Day 108. Bam. We got our other rig over here. Okay. Got our other rig over here. We're going to watch it. Because what happens, a lot of times what happens is while you taking off one fish, the other fish ends up while you got your back turned. So I'm gonna kind of turn around and... All right, we don't keep him out of the water too long. Look here. I would revive him, but this pond has snakes. Look, there he is. Day 108 fish. That's the sacalet that we wanted. Right there. Nice little sack. Let's let him go. Boom, right there. He was ready, guys. He was like, hey, I said hello. I was on camera for you. Now let me get out of here. Well, he got it. He got out of there. Look at him. All right, guys, we're re-rigged with a small shiner. That's exactly the size we want. I put my cork just a little bit deeper. Now it's about 1.5 feet, about like the other cork. Let's go ahead and let's get this. Ooh, I spooked a fish right there. That was not a turtle. A turtle cannot move that fast. What was that, guys? See, I got up too fast and I spooked a fish. Let's keep the roll going, guys. We are on a roll. Caught several sacolets. We're gonna see if we can catch one more. There ain't no rule. I mean, if I think it's a good day and I can catch you more than one fish for day 108, let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Come on. And I hope we hook into whatever that was, because whatever the heck it was big. All right, so we got our tiny little shiner out there. That's the size I wanted. I don't want a big shiner because the sacolets that we've been catching have been small, which means it doesn't take a big gigantic shiner. The smaller the better, because sometimes those big shiners, they can't swallow all that. So I'm surprised we even caught the ones that we did. Surface, they will, your shiner, if the sinker is not sufficient, your shiner will come up to the surface and swim around on the surface to hide from predators. They will do that. I caught him doing that just a minute ago. You didn't see it on the camera, but I did. Thing about live shiners is if you leave it out there long enough, something will find it. You might not hook him. He might not be the species you wanted. You might not catch him. Anything could happen. But something will find it if you leave it out there long enough. So just be patient. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Recast it, and now we're over there. Okay. So we're in a good spot. We're in a good spot right here. Let's go ahead and put it down on the ground. There's the dirt bike again. Let's see if he'll show off and do a wheelie for us. Nope. Sucker. All right, we got a chopper out here. See, you see everything when you go fishing. Look at this. Oh, chopper. I waved at him. You can't see me, but I waved at him. Look here. We got a medium, actually a small shiner. That's exactly what I wanted. I didn't want a big one. We're gonna tail hook him like we usually do at the top. Top hook him, I guess you could say, but I'll call it tail hook him. So we tail hooked him like that. That's what it should look like. That's what your rig should look like. This is a wide gap hook, by the way. Look, that's our rig. It's been working. It can work again. And the wind is blowing so hard, but we don't care because it's at our back. That's when you fish, I highly recommend you always fish like this. Put the wind at your back. That way you can do an effortless cast just like I did, and you don't have to worry because the wind is gonna fix everything. It's gonna push it out where you want it, and if you don't want it that far, you can just reel it in. See, no problem. We're right where we wanna be. Right out there where the fish bit. He bit out there. That's where I put it out there. Some of these fish have already spawned. The females have already spawned. And the males will be up further, shallower, guarding the beds. But the females can be like on ledges, on drop-offs, out towards the deep part of the lake. So that fish might have been a female because it was out deeper. If you catch one real close to the bank, I'd be suspicious that it's a male. And the way I tell is I cut them open. When I clean them, I look for the eggs. If it didn't have eggs, uh-oh guys, check that out. Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, buddy. 2 in a row. Woo! That's what we like to see on the fish camp, guys. Right there, right there. Louisiana Sac-a-lait, 2 in a row. Bam! We are on fire. Look at that. Look at that fish. Guys, right there. That's how we do it. Oh my goodness. What a dream come true. We are on fire. This is the 3rd day in a row we've done this. Wow. Check him out, guys. Wow. Louisiana Sac-a-lait fishing at its finest. When you catch it during the spawn, what you're going to find is time after time you use live shiners. You can also use jigs, but we're using live shiners. Live shiners will catch the fish just like this. Bam! Louisiana Sac-a-lait fishing at its finest, and we're not keeping the fish today. Guys, thank you so much for watching day 108. Please leave me a comment. Tell me what you think of this video. Tell me if you've ever been sac-a-lait fishing, or you guys call it crappie. Tell me if you've ever been crappie fishing before. Tell me anything. Leave me a comment, guys. That's what makes it interesting and fun for me making the videos. Please leave me a comment. All right, guys, let's let him go. There he is, day 108. See ya. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time on Fish Camp TV.